They are dying of embarrassment because their own trap caught them. It is a very striking moment in life, right? When you realize that a complicated plan someone designed to hurt your reputation has turned out or has turned completely around and caught them instead in that same trap. Right now, right, there is a specific person who is dealing with an overwhelming amount of personal shame and public embarrassment simply because their own deceptive setup completely backfired, right, and caught them. You see, in the past, this person may have been someone quite close to you, right? Such as an old friend or a family member who used their familiarity with your life to judge your worth and treat you with a lack of total appreciation. You see, they only looked at the small, partial view of your journey and decided that they had the right to undermine your success. So they secretly tried, right, to create a difficult situation for you, right, at your job, maybe in your social circle or within your family. They whispered behind your back, twisted facts, right, and tried to manipulate things so that you would look like the problem and face total failure. You see, they were so incredibly confident in their own cleverness that they never even considered the possibility that their actions would expose them to light. But the truth has a natural way of rising to the top, right? And the entire situation completely collapsed on them, leaving them deeply mortified, right? Because everyone can now see their true motives and bad intention as clear as day. The reason that you are standing so strong and peaceful today is because you made a conscious decision to focus entirely on your internal growth. Instead of wasting your valuable time trying to fight back, you didn't do none of that. You see, when you first realized that that many people misjudged you, right, and tried to trap you in a negative narrative, right, you didn't lower your standards. You did not drop down to their level or engage in petty arguments to defend your name. You did not do any of that. You realized that what looked like a painful end to your progress was actually just a necessary period of growth that the Lord was using to build your resilience. You see, maturity comes from a state where you no longer have to fight your enemies. You took your silent worries, your heavy thoughts, and your personal goals, right? And you quietly handed them over to the Lord. You see, trusting that He is a fair and just protector who sees every single thing done in secret. You see, there is a beautiful, comforting promise in the scripture that those who dig a hidden pit for someone else will end up falling directly into it themselves, and that the innocent, right, will always be delivered from traps of the wicked because you trusted the Lord, right, to be your ultimate defender and stayed persistent through the unfair treatment. He turned the tables completely to vindicate your character, right, proving to everyone that the blessing on your life cannot be blocked by no human jealousy, by no plan of the enemy, and so you cannot be touched. Now that the truth has been revealed and that person is hiding away in the middle of their own self-inflicted embarrassment, right, your only real assignment is to keep your peace intact and keep moving along your path, right? You don't need to gloat over their failure, or you don't need to seek revenge, because things have already unfolded the way it has. And so they pretty much don't have anything within themselves, because they fell in the horrible trap that they were planning for you. They fell heavily in that trap. And so your only focus should be on focusing in the things that the Lord has done for you, building your goals, right? Achieving the things that make you happy. Because the Lord has beautifully secured your reputation, which means that you can use all of your positive time to focus on your day-to-day well-being, your health, and your beautiful future that the Lord has for you. Make it your daily priority to put yourself first, take care of yourself. You see, all that time that you were busy spending in these people that are not even worth a second of your time should be the time that you take back and start pouring heavily into yourself, because you are deserving of it, and the Lord is your ultimate strength. And so you don't even need to worry about anything, right? You don't even need to stress one bit. If you haven't given the video a thumbs up, please do so. Hit the subscribe button, become part of this awesome family. Keep your notification bells always turned on, so every time new videos are posted, you will be notified. Please be prayerful. It's important, right? Be prayerful. Always remain blessed and stay connected. I will see you in our next video. Bye bye.